Someone is good to you right now. Consistent, kind, no games. And something about that makes you want to leave. You cannot explain it, but the person who hurt you, the one who was cold and unpredictable, somehow felt more like home. There's a reason for that, and it is not about your choices. You meet someone stable and immediately start looking for what is wrong with them. They're too available. This feels too easy. But the person who ignored you for days, you are still thinking about them at midnight. That is not chemistry. That is conditioning. Your brain built its definition of love early. If the people who were meant to love you were inconsistent, warm sometimes, distant others, your nervous system recorded that pattern as what love feels like. Not what love should be, what love is. So when someone stable arrives, your brain runs a quiet check. This does not match. And anything that does not match gets flagged as wrong. The amygdala, your brain's threat detector, does not ask if something is good for you. It asks if it matches what it already knows. Chaos matches, so chaos feels safe. And unpredictable love triggers dopamine the same way gambling does, not from the warmth, but from waiting for it. The stable person cannot compete with that neurologically, not because they are less, but because your brain was trained to chase, not to rest. If you spent years in a dark room, your eyes adjust. The darkness feels normal. You navigate it without thinking. Then someone opens a door and light floods in. Your first instinct is not gratitude, it is discomfort. Genuine love is that light. The problem is not the love. Your eyes simply haven't adjusted yet. 1. Notice the urge to leave before you act on it. When you feel the pull to go cold on someone stable, pause. Ask, is something wrong, or does this just feel unfamiliar? Naming the feeling activates your rational brain and slows the automatic response. Example, they text something kind and you feel oddly irritated. Sit with it for 60 seconds before responding. 2. Stay longer than your instincts tell you to. The nervous system does not update through insight. It updates through experience. Every time you stay in something safe and nothing explodes, your brain quietly revises what safety means. Example, a good evening ends gently instead of in a manufactured argument. That gentleness becomes data. 3. Practice tolerating calm. If stillness was never safe growing up, you'll fill it with chaos unconsciously. Sit with quiet, no task, no distraction, until your body learns that calm is not a warning sign. Example, 5 minutes in the morning, no phone, just existing without producing. You were not drawn to difficult love because something is wrong with you. You were drawn to it because your nervous system was handed a map before you were old enough to choose, and that map called home tension. The stable person standing in front of you is confusing because they are wrong. They're confusing because they are outside the map entirely. If someone is being good to you right now and something in you is looking for a reason to leave, ask yourself one quiet question. Is this wrong, or is this just new? Your nervous system has been a loyal narrator your whole life, but it was telling a story written a long time ago, and you are allowed, slowly, to write a different one.